Well, turns out that updating your mods isn't a good idea when you're in the middle of a playthrough. I'm now severely undergunned. I never get why that happens. It always happens. They always fly off the cliff like a bunch of idiots, but... Is my... Jesus Christ. I turned that on for a second because I thought, you know what, I'll play from level 1 and just choose God mode. No. How about we just start over with 0 equipment? And call it fair. Hee. Because you know what? I'm gonna kick ass. Get out of here, man. Just... Stop it. Stop it! Includes you. And you. What makes you think you're special? You're also on the list. Who isn't on the list, though? That's the real question. What? I can kill you with that. I'm gonna kill you with that. Saves me the ammo expenditures. And as we all know, this is a time of temperance. A time in which we all have to turn in the goods. We can't all have nice things. Jesus Christ, the damage dependability on this stuff is very varying. We're just gonna do this level because I'm just annoyed right now. See? It's just... Oh. Being in a shitty mood doesn't help either, but hey. Oh! Well, since God gave us wings, how about we fly? If God gives you wings, defy gravity. That doesn't sound like a 1-2 bit of lot. You fly, kid. You're in a video game. You get wings, you can fly like Red Bull. Man, that's so fly. But is it fly with me? Oh, those guys look like trouble. Trouble. The understatement of the century. These guys are the roughest, toughest kids of the state. But let me tell you, they ain't nothing less. Sneeze! Some people will remember that I said I was going to do a Dark Souls 2 playthrough. That still hasn't started yet. Huh. This is not a positive turn of events. In fact, I'd even say it's a negative one. I wish I had an astute observer right about now. But I don't. All I have is this crappy guy who keeps telling me to fuck off. And I'm like, what? Come on, man, I tried my hardest for you. It's a really long range kick. Oh, that's such a satisfying ching! I don't care. Wait a second. Why was marked as secret? Just... Oh. For some reason, specifically those corner pieces are marked as secrets. If you wonder what I plan to do for the Dark Souls 2 playthrough, role-playing, because I feel like it. I've got a character mapped out, a bit of a backstory to roll on. It's gonna be fun. Probably have an easier time playing this legitimately on ultra-violence, but I'm gonna have to man up. Play the game that I quite adamantly fought against as being it's not good. Like Bloodborne came out and just it took 5 seconds and snap, everyone's like, yeah, Dark Souls 2 is not great. And they immediately the weirdest thing is everyone I've seen say that okay, Bloodborne kind of proves that Dark Souls 2 kind of sucks in comparison at least. I've also seen all of those people say, yeah, Dark Souls is better than Demon Souls, and they immediately the weird thing is people for some reason shove Dark Souls 2 below Dark Souls once they play Bloodborne, as if there's something that clicks in their brain once they played that game. It's like, oh, after I see what Bloodborne does, I can see that the Soul series wasn't about what Dark Souls 2 was trying to do. And it's a really weird thing to see that happen in people. There was a dude down here, but there's no dude now. Oh, there he is. How to kill you. I know. I call it birds. An analytical proposition. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Oh! Oh, can't take that punch to the gut, can ya? Roundhouse kick! No, do that when your fists are out, so it's actually kind of useless. Because you're probably not going to be wandering around with your fists out all the time. That's probably the thing I hate most. I'm going to see if that's an option. And I will turn it off. Because if there's one thing that I feel just ruins my experience is the random... Like, the random damage is fun, to some extent. But when it directly impacts the ability of an attack to instant kill an enemy, it becomes a gambit that just doesn't have that same charm to it anymore. It's kind of like, oh, great, it didn't kill him in one go. I'm just gonna be sad. Oh, and please bitch about the fact that I'm flying all over the place. It's not like I beat this already, and I've earned my street cred. This is me just fucking around, because this is a stupid, stupid weapon pack. Oh, is it even a weapon pack? I mean, it changes a whole lot more than just the weapons. Oh, great, that's where I want to be. That'd be a nifty challenge. Starting every level with nothing, with just your starting kit. It'd be the stupidest challenge ever, but I could see the appeal. There's a specific kind of speedrun that involves punching every enemy to death. It's called Tyson. And it is as stupid as it sounds. And I'm not kidding. In fact, I recommend you go over to the Doom Wiki. I'll put a link in the description to just the first level, and I'm gonna let you watch that. If I remember, in a Tyson playthrough, you have to kill every enemy too. I don't know if you have to get everything. Hey, there you go. Tyson playthrough. That's a thing, apparently. Oh. About where I wanted to end up. So some of you people are like, what the hell, you're just lying about this shit. I physically cannot load these saves because it will tell me that there's something wrong. I don't know what extreme is. I think it's the packet. It's like, why is it longer? They did update it. It updated April 17th. So this PK3 thing is getting updated a bunch. It is not dead, which is cool. It's not getting as many updates, apparently. The guy's just doing some stuff on the side, but 36 frames a second is an odd number because Fraps likes rounding to 30s.
I wonder if this is the Doom engine. I'm going to look up something I want to fix. I want to get rid of. What was it again? Oh, it was a random damage. I'm gonna look to see if that's a possibility. Let's look at all this stuff you have. You get double ammo. You can really just go nuts with things. You can make things easy. I'm gonna probably try an item respawn for a couple of things. I think. Degeneration, which just should die. Big power-ups. No monsters to exit. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I wish I knew what that means. Allow field of view. You are now allowed to have a field of view cone? Allow BFG aiming. I know what that means. I wish I do. I'll look it up. That sounds pretty cool. zDoom, BFG aiming. Oh, just niftily. Okay, BFG aiming. Auto aim. Oh, that's on. Okay. A common trick consists of aiming at the ground so that the ball explodes sooner. Okay, so that the BFG doesn't, it stays level and you can't shoot it. I like that on. That's a pretty good way, because, especially with this one, it has such a large field of effect that you really want that. I'm gonna turn that on, because that's something that's not fun. Although I've yet to see a map pack where they use that against you. Weapons stay. Let's see if you pick them up and they stay, I guess. Damn it, I already forgot what I was trying to do. You can do this. It's just trace your steps. Random damage, okay. I guess that's probably just something that it has built internally. That's kind of weird. You wouldn't think that would be something that they just slap into the game. Because the way Doom works is it has a physical table of numbers built into the game, into the game engine. You know what, I'm going to put the link at the bottom. What I'm going to do... RNG... is Doom just has a table of numbers, and the way the random number generation works, pseudo... I might find it. Is that it iterates. It iterates the list of numbers. And here's the fun thing. 145 appears 5 times. 1 and 0 doesn't appear at all. 0 appears twice. 1 appears never. Oh. Although it's... Ooh. Wow, that's pretty fucking stupid. The mean value is... Oh. Huh. Oh, cool. They actually made the table using a... Okay, so they probably just didn't want to have... Yeah, this was back in the day when you didn't have much space, so you needed to make your stuff work. And I get the idea was that... What they wanted to do is they wanted to have that effect, but they didn't want to have an actual generator that had to do all the fancy stuff. Disable move for that effect. I take this out. Wall running. That's a pretty nifty trick. Infinitely tall. Speed. I wonder, does zDoom keep that table? Or does, no enemies to exit. I guess you don't have to kill enemies to exit the level if they're their exit, but, yeah, yeah, they just want to get rid of the space. Yeah, this is interesting. The original respawn mechanic, you could, if you give them, they couldn't come back. If they left a little neat corpse, they would stay. So often rockets were much more important. Triple sound for silent. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I wonder if zDoom replaced that. It should have, because that's the kind of stuff that makes sense. Caching nodes. I just can't believe. Does anyone even know what a voodoo card is? If you do, give yourself a pat in the back. You're old. Wah wah.